Vlogging on YouTube is back, and we are going to look at 5 YouTube channels and how they vlog and examine what works and what doesn't, and so that we can incorporate what works into our own YouTube channels, and we can also look at vlogging a bit differently after learning about what works on these various channels. So first, we're going to briefly chat about the 5 different YouTubers, and then we're going to go in depth and analyze what works on their YouTube channels. So first, we have Dry Creek Wrangler School. And when you first see him, he looks like somebody that you will stop and stare at because he has this long beard. He looks like a really, really interesting person, visually, really, really interesting. And what I noticed is that he has either a cigar or a pipe in his mouth. And that's like a visual hook, right? Sometimes we say you hook people in when you're talking the first 30 seconds or 10 seconds rather. But here, his cigar or his pipe is a visual hook because you stop to look at it. It's interesting. What is he doing with this pipe cigar? He looks like this really cool dude. And he's outside very often. Beautiful scenery. I mean, look at this. Really, really stunning scenery. And he seems like a man who's in tune with nature. And he's providing advice to people, especially to young men. And what works well with his YouTube channel and his vlogging style is that he does a lot of storytelling. Now, this is really important because often you can provide facts and figures and all this information, but people, it may not resonate with them. But the moment you start sharing a story, people remember stories. They feel something when they hear stories because storytelling and stories brings out our human to human connection. This is Sam Sulak. He has 816 videos and he has 4.16 million subscribers. And he is doing really well on YouTube. And you'll see his cat in some of the videos. You'll see him going to the gym in some of his videos. You'll see him going and buying his groceries, which helps him with his meal prep. This is Madeline. She has 113 videos and she has 963,000 subscribers. And she is often chatting in a car, chatting on a bed, very relaxed, comfortable style videos. This is Georgine, has 37 videos and 182,000 subscribers. And these videos are more polished. These videos are not videos that you can create in a few hours. These videos take time. This is Jason. He has 63 videos and 29.4 thousand subscribers, right? And he says he documents and vlogs his 20s cinematically. And you can see that the visuals in his videos, it's just fantastic. Now, he's doing really well. He has 272 videos and he has 1.49 million subscribers. That is incredible. But you'll also see that he is very consistent as well. Posted 5 days ago, 13 hours ago, 11 days ago, etc. So when we see these other YouTubers who are vlogging really well, the thing is, it takes a long time to practice, put in those reps to actually become better at talking on camera and using storytelling in your videos. Because the thing is, he still has to provide value through his videos. So when we are watching his content, we think, okay, I've learned something. Oh, that was interesting. He can't just speak and ramble without actually offering value. We can't feel like, oh, well, I didn't gain anything from watching his content. But when we feel like, oh, I gained something, I learned something new. I liked how he shared his perspective. I like how he spoke about this life lesson. It resonated with me. When we feel like we have gained value from his video, we then come back for more content. So it's not like you just sit outside and you just talk endlessly with no point, nothing to really share, and it's just you talking for the sake of talking. No, you have to provide value. You have to be able to resonate with your audience by giving them something valuable, some content that is going to change the way they think about a life issue, change the way they think about maybe their mindset can change from a negative mindset to a positive mindset. So there is something that they come there to your channel to gain value, whether it's in the form of education or entertainment. With Dry Creek Wranglers School, with his channel, it seems like he's just chilling, chatting to us, and it's like a friend speaking to us, and we feel like, this is an easy conversation. It's easy to watch, it's easy to listen to. It's not something that is filled with highly produced content. We can just relax in the comfort of our home and watch him. Now with Sam Sulak, one of the reasons he does really well is obviously when you see him, he doesn't look like an ordinary person, right? His body is amazing. He's put in the work in order to make his body so like you'd stare at his body if you saw him in real life, because he is really, really muscular. And he is out there in the gym showing you what he does. So if you are somebody who wants to bulk up and wants to go to gym, wants to eat better, etc., you'd watch his content. And it just seems like it's not heavily scripted or anything of the sort. He seems like he's just chatting to you. The number of people that are creating videos in their car, it's just amazing. And you should too. Look, he's here filming content in his car. And even Dry Wrangler School, I noticed that he also filmed content in his car. So I think when you are filming content in your car and you're vlogging, it feels like you are seeing the person in another environment, not just like a sit-down video like this. But it may feel more real because it's in their car. It's like an invite to a different part of their life. And it becomes more real. You see them more as a real person instead of just a talking head person. And with Sam Sulak, with his thumbnails, he doesn't have text in the thumbnails, but his body, right, is a real visual hook again, because people are interested to watch and learn from somebody who has achieved something. And he has invested so much time and effort into creating the body that he has now. His thumbnails work with just having his body, because when you look at a thumbnail like this, you're going to click on it if you are interested in bodybuilding, etc., because it's so striking. And even when he chats in his videos, he seems like somebody who, you can have a conversation with, a chat with. He doesn't seem like he's unreachable. He seems like he could be your friend. And that's the thing, people want to be able to relate to you. Even though he's built this way, he seems relatable. He seems personable. He seems friendly. He seems like he's giving you advice. So even though he is like here in terms of his body, etc., it's something that you can also aspire to, because he's showing you what to do. He's showing you how he got there. And it's not like just providing facts again, but he's talking you through it. He's visually showing you what he's doing, and that becomes interesting, because when he goes to the gym, you can feel like you are going to the gym with him. It's like having a personal trainer, a health coach, but you don't have to see them in the flesh. You're seeing him through his YouTube channel. With Madeline's channel, her most popular video, she's actually just chatting in her bed. So it's like she's invited us to his personal space. So it feels like you're having a really, really personal conversation with somebody, right? And many of her videos, you can see under her most popular videos, it's also been in her car. So it's not like an elaborate set. It's not like a proper YouTube studio. No, it's like, let's have a relaxed conversation. Get to know me while I chat about this. So it feels like you are invited into her personal space as well as her personal life. And people want human connection. They want to be able to listen to somebody, see somebody, and just understand that their human experience can also be a shared experience. Because when she's talking about, how to be confident, no friends is fine, relationships, etc., we all experience that. But when somebody talks to us about it, we can relate to them because it's a shared experience. And when somebody like Madeline does so in her own space, it bridges the divide between us as the viewer and her as the YouTuber, because she is opening up her personal space to us. So I think that is what works well on her channel, is that she just seems like she's chatting to you, and that it's not a highly edited video, that it's a low effort video. There's no high production in her video, and her vlogs feel natural. It feels like she's not trying too hard, she seems comfortable in talking. So when somebody is talking to you and they feel comfortable, right, and you're watching their YouTube videos, you feel comfortable. But when somebody is nervous and they're talking to you in their YouTube videos, you pick up on that energy. And how do you become less nervous in your vlogs and on your YouTube channel and in your videos in general? It's through practice. You put in the practice. You see, she has 113 videos. It's not like she has 3 videos. She has 113 videos. Look at your own channel. How many videos have you created? And if you feel like, yes, you have created 113 videos and you're not there yet, well, look at how you can improve. Are you incorporating storytelling in your videos? When you chat on camera, imagine that you're chatting to one person and not thousands of people, because that can make you feel intimidated, So also think, what value are you giving to the person when you are creating your YouTube videos? Let the focus be on the audience and not on your fear of sitting down, chatting, or being out and about and chatting as well. Now, Georgine's YouTube channel and his vlogging style is very different from the other 3 people that I showed you. He has 37 videos and 182,000 subscribers, and it's like day in the life in Singapore, etc. But you can see that these videos are really well produced, high quality videos. It's not like he created them in like 1 hour. No, it takes effort to create videos like this. And these videos may be something that is too difficult for you to create right now. You may think you can't create these videos because a great deal of time and energy and skill is required to create high quality, highly produced videos like these. But you don't need to. The thing is, showing you the other 3 YouTubers, you can create vlogs, you can create videos where it's low effort but high quality in terms of the value you provide to your audience. So even if you're sharing information, try maybe doing it outdoors. Try making sure that your scenery looks different from time to time, so that people understand that you are experimenting with your channel, which is very important because you learn what works and what doesn't work, but also because they see you in different settings and it becomes interesting to them as your audience as well. So here on Georgine, he's got Cozy Life, Day in the Life in Japan, Singapore, First Days in Japan, Dream Desk, etc. And, he is very, very talented. And that's the thing, right? So we see this new style of vlogging, which is like the Sam Sulaks, etc., where it's low effort. But there's also still space for the more traditional style of vlogging where it's highly produced, highly edited, etc. Because that's the thing with YouTube. You have different audiences. People like different things. And then with Jason, he has 63 videos, 29.4 thousand subscribers. He's documenting his life and his visuals are just really, really stunning. Again, this takes a long time to actually learn the skills to create content like this. The reality is that some of us may not even have the time to get the skills to create content like this. And we just want to get going with the types of videos where we can go outside, vlog with the least amount of effort, but still provide value through our storytelling, through our sharing of what we are learning along the way. and we resonate with our audience because it's creating that bond of I'm here chatting to you and I'm just sharing what I'm learning, and maybe that will resonate with you instead of something that is really, really highly produced. So when I go back to Dry Creek Regner School, what I like about his YouTube channel is it also shows people that if you are like in your 50s, because I think he's in his 50s, or even 60s, 70s, you can still create a YouTube channel because people really do resonate with all the YouTubers. And I say this because for a long time, I thought that I was too old to have a YouTube channel. I'm 42 years old. And I put it off for a very long time because I saw younger people with their YouTube channels. And I just felt like, have I missed the boat on this? You know, is it just too late? But I'm here to tell you that it's not too late, because in fact, we need people to share their stories. So if you want to vlog your experiences and you've been putting it off because you feel that you don't have the expertise to actually create content, and if you feel like nobody will listen to you, I'm here to tell you that you can learn to get better over time, and your videos don't have to be highly produced, highly edited videos. Just focus on improving the content, right? Every single time you publish a new video, look at what you can actually improve. Try going outside. You know, I'm actually going to try creating the video in the car. Experiment with your channel. And the things that we fear the most, sometimes even say it in your video. If you're out and about creating a video and you're scared to chat about a certain thing, or you're scared to share knowledge about a certain thing, share that information, if you're okay to do so, that is. Because we are not robots. We are humans. And sometimes, you know, we think that in order to excel on YouTube, we need to be so polished and perfect. But it's actually the opposite, because people tend to be attracted to the imperfect because they are imperfect. Nobody's perfect. And while we're aiming for perfection instead of progression with our vlogging and our YouTube videos, we need to understand that it's about really putting ourselves out there, which we are, which is fantastic, but not focusing on perfection, showing the human side, because YouTube is you, the you as the person creating the content, and the you as the viewer who's watching the content. And if we can try to understand that and try to bring our human experience into our vlogs, I think it'll start to feel more natural. And that's the common element that I've seen in these 3 YouTubers, the first 3 that I mentioned, is they seem natural. It doesn't feel forced. It feels authentic. It feels relatable. So have a look at your own content, your own vlogs. Does it come across as authentic, relatable? Does it come across as you are just having a conversation? I asked that because when I started with my YouTube channel, I was very robotic. I just couldn't relax. And you know how I became relaxed, and I'm still trying to be relaxed? I started creating more content. Because the more times you sit in front of a camera or a phone like I am right now, it becomes a habit. And you stop feeling the pressure of performing. You start feeling like it's just you having a chat. My channel is all about YouTube growth, YouTube successes, YouTube failures. I share all of it here on this channel, and I'm a small YouTuber, so if that interests you, do subscribe. Also, comment below and let us know what will you be taking forward in your own videos so that we can all learn together. Let's share our knowledge together as well. Have a fantastic week.